no. Conky, don't do it. Don't do it, Conky.
I would never. Sorry. I came to you instantly.
Oh my god, you just summoned McCroy.
I will have the right talents this time. I will remember to put talents in. We got folk steel trash.
Yeah, I'm here.
You just vote on the last two pieces of beef as well.
Fuck. Thank you.
Correct.
Dude, I'm trying to like. Is there not a spot where you can stand and just not get killed over there?
I think it was like a little bit in front of where you were standing.
Like, no, I
Yeah,
wanted to
it's
circle
like-
me though.
There we go.
Over here.
At
No, I
the
wanted
step.
to be like.
All right, so we'll... Oh Christ! The vehicle's
Do you want
coming.
pulse down? Or would you prefer not?
I don't have a soul. I just
Yeah.
checking on whoever. Doesn't have to.
Where's your
be.
hair?
That
So it's
means
probably
it's-
better on one of the healers,
It's already
not
over.
me, because
You-
all right.
You didn't say no, so I already put it on you.
All right, sounds good.
I'll put it on risk.
I remember during Ansarek I had a bad reputation of instantly looking at VODs after we
Yeah, I
wiped and
stopped
actually
so
resting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We ended up
let
moving
that
the Soulstone to Puka for that reason.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a bad habit, though. Us knowing what went wrong is important.
All right.
Do you have
Need
too many people in the raid right now?
No,
Oh,
we
okay.
miss one.
Nope. Just need Jojo in.
Oh, is Fastel sitting for this one? He is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna zone out and give Fastel this before we pull.
Sounds
Are
good.
you in line?
Nope.
You can't trade it to me.
I'm not giving it to you then.
Yeah, I'll get it on next month's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck what?
Rick,
All right,
nerd.
so same thing we did on Heroic. Only we have the soaks to contend with now. So make sure you're doing your community service getting a soak. Because reminder, if you soak once, you can't soak again for a while. So Venn diagrams are uncommon, but don't be in the middle of them, pick a side. But as usual, we're dropping the first two pools, making a Venn diagram around these two marks, dropping the tank pool, and then going over to Star and doing our business there. Remember, we have the big ass ads that I always forget the name of in intermission. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? support rig, I think. Yeah. Make sure we root those. I'll try and root those as much as possible myself, but have a heads up. I'll try and call one if there's one unrooted that someone needs to get. Yeah, any questions? Bam. Damn good. Ding ding.
Ding ding.
As is tradition.
It's kind of funny how often you guys do that.
5, 4, 3,
Like dinging.
2, 1.
Good rhythm. The first two oils are going roughly on square and moon. Should be coming out in a few seconds here.
Oil slick.
Square and moon, make sure to Venn diagram them. Perfect. Got the tank oil down, so we're moving. Ads are coming.
Oil slick.
Kill these.
Oil slick.
Remember when these die, we're soaking. Heads up. These soaks deposits.
Call Vipers.
Deposit. That bike needs to. There should be people with oil.
Got fire on me and Totem. Let's clear under boss. We haven't already. Yep.
You want healers to soak oils? No, sorry.
Yep. Everyone's doing their community service.
Alright, sorry for the spam.
Very good. Good getting noted.
Go oil if you haven't.
Oil slick.
Put that stuff
Call
on a bike.
Vipers.
Soaks, heads up.
Exhaust fumes.
Just walk around this puddle, guys. We had to move it a bit further away from the wall.
Oil slick.
Get that fire in the oil.
Fire in the oil. Kill these bikes.
Exhaust fumes.
I need help soaking.
Call Vipers.
Chunky, be careful.
Aura mastery.
Oh, soak needed over here.
Pop AM for that.
I need fire there for sure.
Protective plating.
Incredible.
Gonna work.
Fundamental
Sorry, my unit frames aren't tracking fire anymore. We did not.
I got it, I got it, I got it.
Good catch. Ah. It's what? We're good up.
Square,
Did we
I
not
got
get his
a
plating off?
disastrous Problem.
We didn't get his plating off in time, no?
There was just a bike sitting like right there that nobody even bothered to go to.
Oh, see something, say something.
Sorry
I
for
went
the
over
mic
there as soon
spam
as I
there.
could.
Tagged.
You good. Those are valid questions.
He's not killing
Yep.
me.
Stand in the oil.
I think you're cute.
No.
Or sorry, she.
There
she
goes
does.
my key. I don't think we're timing it.
Mm-hmm.
I swear one of the oils was bugged though. I was standing in the soak and it like didn't do the thing where it like unfilled or whatever. I don't know.
There was an oil that was invisible under the boss. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, my party
My
frames
only-
just randomly
Strange.
stopped tracking fire as well. So I stopped calling it, I just couldn't see it.
My only other dumb double question, I just want to make sure you don't want healers to actually take the bikes, right?
Oh, you can take the bikes.
Okay, okay. If you, I'll take one
We-
if I'm buying one. I just didn't want to do shit that is
Yep,
wrong.
nope. See bike, take bike.
Okay.
And it's a community service.
Okay.
Everyone's getting them when we have
Yeah,
a chance.
I was just
Yep.
double checking. Sorry about that,
Yep.
guys.
No, you're good.
Very good.
You're doing great. We appreciate the communication and the questions. Definitely always feel free to ask.
Yeah, I just know questions during the poll isn't the best, so.
Sometimes you gotta ask.
Yeah, it's kind of like Muggsy earlier, where I was like, ah, the fuck do I take this, boy?
Yeah, we had like 5 people yelling things at you as well, where we really shouldn't have as well. That was on us.
No,
Needs to just be me or Breeze
trust me.
talking there.
That's a little Midwest of you, beef. I gotta own up to part of that. So, yeah,
5,
sorry
4,
about that.
3,
I'll lock in here.
2, 1. Exhaust fumes.
Royals Venn diagram and square and moon should be coming out. There they are. They're good there. Make sure there's a bit of overlap if you can. Perfect. Let's go.
All Vikers.
Oh, let's not have that happening yet. Heads up with the ads. Check oils and don't leave it there. Also,
Sir.
get on those bikes.
Is there a preference where you want AM? Again, sorry for that.
Oil slick.
Oh, wherever you feel.
Aura Mastery.
Soaks,
Yes, sir.
soaks, soaks.
All Vikers.
Too much soak.
Deposit these
Fire
in
and
the
sitting. Honestly, get these oils out. Still have oil on Totem and Bop.
Deposit these.
Get those in the bike.
Good.
Zephyr.
Soaks, soaks, soaks.
All Vikers.
Get these fires on the oil. There's oil under boss. Hear that oil? Good.
There's one more bike.
Soaks.
Anybody with oil? Oil's getting soaked right now.
Now let's get these to the bike. Get these to the bike. Other one's
Oil
on
to the
McCroy.
bike you just soaked.
Clearing the boss.
Exhaust fumes.
The other oils on McCroy, I
All
believe.
Vikers.
Rallying
Good.
Cry.
Lust. I'll get that one.
Remember, we're interrupting the mechanics as well. Oh,
Kill this rig. Kill this rig. Just kill it.
Tune up.
Good work. Repeat these first 2 oils. Let's get over by the very first ones in the middle. They should be coming out soon. It's over by where you see this one purple one going. Beautiful.
All
Fire
Vikers.
should be soon. It's going under the boss to get that oil pad.
Exhaust fumes. Oil slick.
It's on Frosty and Breeze. Clearing under boss. These bikes. Soaks.
Exhaust fumes. All Vikers.
Soaks.
Aura Mastery.
These oils out.
Make sure you're depositing if you've got oil on you.
Exhaust fumes.
Fire should be soon. We're clearing under boss. It's on Jojo and Risk. Clear under boss. Get these soaks. Oil out.
All Vikers. Exhaust fumes. Oil slick.
If you've got oil, deposit it into bikes, please.
Oil slick.
We're just not soaking?
Oil slick.
Nobody has an oil right now. Not good. Fire should be coming out. Really be careful of these soaks. We need to get this deposited. Funeral and Market, fire clear into boss. Make sure you're depositing.
All Vikers.
Okay, send that bike right away. Deposit.
Protective plating.
Should have one more
Out
deposit.
with these.
We've got a bike. Good.
Great work.
Good job.
Too low.
This is probably gonna get broken. Yeah. Look at that one.
Too low. Exhaust fumes.
These first oils gotta go to Moon and Square.
Should be coming out soon. Go over here. Just like the start. Perfect. Good overlap too.
All vipers.
Fire should be coming out soon.
Exhaust fumes. Oil slick.
It's on totem and risk. Let's clear under boss. Oils get out. Oh, it's on pigeon sit. What? No, it's the oils.
Exhaust
Voodoo hates me today. Let's clear these soaks. Get these soaks. Deposit.
oil slick. Call vipers.
Aura Mastery.
Slick.
Fire soon. We're clearing under boss. Me and Frosty.
That's good.
Alright.
Question, what- I had
Yeah.
oil where I dropped it. Last second I dropped it where I pinged there. Where did you actually want it? I
That's
just
fine.
ran it out, pinged it there.
Yep. So in
Anywhere
general, it's
along
just,
the wall is fine.
yeah,
Okay.
away from boss is as far as safe.
I wanted to double check. I know like the beginning it was square diamond or square moon.
Mhm.
Towards the end of the fight, I just wanted to double check that we were
Yep.
dropping it like edge.
If I
Yep,
catalyst
exactly.
something and it's a myth track and I would upgrade it, can I put this?
Yeah, just put that in your note as well, please.
Sorry for ping spamming everybody there. Sorry for asking dumb questions first two bosses. I want to make sure like the way I was
Scratch it
taught
up.
it is the same way you guys do it. So,
Yep. Yep.
yeah.
There's no such thing as dumb questions.
Watch this. Whoa. So next boss it will be Lancy out, but you'll be back in on Rick. Same with Dolo. He'll be stepping up but back in on Rick.
Rats on Warbound Hero Track.
But yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Oh, wow.
I did. Thanks. I guess I got a level of hero track now, or a leather
Hell yeah, buddy.
character. What is that? Where he fucking
What?
what is that? It's not
Druid.
shaman. What is that? What healer is leather only? Like I'm
Druid.
trying to think
Druid.
here.
Druid.
I guess
Druid.
I can give
It-
them
Druid
it's
monk?
haste- It's haste
Yeah, my
mastery,
monk.
so that's druid. Monk is
Alright.
crit.
Monk is still is haste mastery.
Oh, is it? I thought it was crit.
That it used to be.
Oh, my bad. I haven't like seriously played it in a.
You got to get all of that cooldown on Rising Sun Cake.
Funeral. Do you have a catalyst card right now?
Universal.
Yes, but I wouldn't. Oh, yeah, and I'd also upgrade it. Yeah.
Can you wait
But
anyone
I need
here
the weapon.
to share their screen so I can watch because I'm sitting on this?
Alright,
If
good call.
not,
Yeah, absolutely.
no worries. Thank you. I just want to learn how you guys do this one.
You could just watch the best demon hunter known to man.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, atrocity.
No,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, that's Lucas's ult.
No shot atrocity is better than Shakib.
No, Boomy's the best DK or DH
Yeah,
in the
but
world.
Shakib doesn't
Wait,
stream anymore.
What about Evade?
Boomy.
Well,
That
am
man's
I
a
coming back in
master.
for this one?
I would need to
Yep.
hear how good Evade's dolphin noises are to judge that.
All I'm saying is Evade quit raiding at the world first level, came in on Lords of Dread as a sleeper agent, and killed it. While not
Yeah,
raiding
he
at the world
was
first level.
given drugs.
Risk is Panseer off base?
Yes.
And you just like natty wear those as your best?
Yes.
So, I know I'm not in on this fight. I'm just a little curious. When you guys drop on T-Rex side, is it like, if you're dropping the circle, is the beam in the circle, or does that guy just run out with it? Like, so I guess the way the way I was taught it is, beam cuts the circle in half. Everyone else is on the left half. Beam is on the right half, and then he runs to the left half, like during that like half break where he runs out of it. Is that how you guys do it, or does he just take it out completely?
We were doing takeout completely.
Okay, sorry. No, I'm just wondering in case I get brought back in.
Yep. Honestly, though, I don't hate that strat at all.
So, I mean, I can draw it out if not.
No,
how
that
I
makes
was-
sense.
So the way I was kind of taught it was, because the beam can go through the circle, but then it also gets split on the guy who had the beam if he's on the right side and then hops to the left.
Yep, that makes sense.
But yeah, no. So sorry, I was just wondering if I get brought in how to handle the beam. So
Yeah, it's just take it out strat.
yeah, I'll shut the fuck up now.
no, you're good.
Yeah,
You're good.
I don't have any Rick pulls.
Still changing
so
group.
that was the last question I had. So thank you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, we also don't have any Rick pulls. So you will not be alone on that one.
Wait a minute, we pulled it one time. We got
Okay.
True. He 93%, okay?
Like 13 people.
13,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was tabbed out and saw that I was in combat, and we were in combat with Rick. I was like, okay, I'll come and auto attack at once, and then die.
I'm not supposed to be there.
Ooh. Press save.
So, if you are in the Flarenado group, whichever turn that is, when it's your turn to go to Flarenado side, we need to leave with probably 5 seconds left on the clash timer. Like when he comes out of the clash, we need to already be up against the wall.
There. I'm gonna go upgrade these. Upgrade my waist.
Awesome. There. Oh, you go there.
Yeah, but Kuroi, could you solve me?
Yeah, man.
Summoning McCroy.
No, not me.
No,
I said
summon me.
summon
I just want to be summoned. Oh, thank you.
Are you doing group save?
Yeah, my brain is incredibly slow, though. Someone is on.
You just put me on the side that
Tinge to the left.
you want me to symbiotic.
Yo. So you'll be symbioticing Doxy.
Do you want
The
me
group
to
should
do
be-
the hunter again like last week?
Yeah, it's not a bad shout. Let's do that. So group should be same as last week from doing this. Right, for those that weren't in last week, we're doing odds left, evens right. Doubles out cards. There we go.
I was left
I
last
just
time.
double check. Oh yeah, I was looking at the wrong hunter. Thank you.
Wow.
I see two like dinosaur men in this because I don't have a notepad. I'm just looking at the log replay. I just see two dinosaur green men, and I just assumed, you know. So yeah, should be the same, except I think it's Mark and Pidge are the new folk here. Y'all are both going left to start, so Dino to start. Did y'all move?
Yeah, Bob
The
is
group 8?
having a principal meeting with.
Yeah, it's me. It's me. 1 second.
Principal meeting? Uh-oh.
The warlocks are getting yelled at.
I guess my only other question, since you guys haven't pulled yet, is when you're on ape side, when you do the like, I don't even know. I just know moves by what they look like. When you're like stepping, and then the big circle goes around you, and then you step in somewhere like another circle. Do you guys stack and move clockwise, counterclockwise, or is it like free for all?
Kind of free for all, trying to go in circles.
There you go. Yeah. I'm a free for all kind of guy, so I'm just double checking. I want to make sure I don't int here if I get called in on any week.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh
The the cast that calls the ads on Monkey Side. Does anybody know what that cast is? Or what the name of the ability is for timers?
Voltaic image.
Voltaic image.
Voltaic image?
Volparic image?
Yeah, voltaic image.
Ah, Volpera.
Volpera image.
Thank you.
Squirrel Gang strikes. Again.
Okay, I'm just doing a little trinket condensing real quick.
Oh, this chair is going to fall apart at any moment.
That was a precarious noise. That actually came
Was
through.
that hot mic? Did you hear the crack?
It was precarious.
That was my chair.
So if you get impaled, what do we do?
We fight on, sir.
Yeah,
we mourn Beef's ass and fight on.
Yep.
Human skewer?
I'll put some gauze in it and we're gonna keep raiding.
What are you talking about? You're not gonna be able to get it out. You're just gonna have to leave it there.
Can we get a summoning stone?
Ooh,
Yeah.
both of us over here.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, who needs a summon?
McCroy.
I think McCroy.
Got him.
McCroy, this is only gonna last this week, ideally, right?
It's only gonna last like another week. It'll get old real quick. It get old so fast.
I still got like 80 summons till I can hit 1,000 summons. Let's go.
Yeah, for the new people, if y'all have not been freshened up, Dino side, we're starting the baits around here, trying to bait against the wall, make sure we're not having any loose space open. And once y'all, I know the new people are on Dino side to start, but once y'all get the torque, we're doing a similar sort of pattern, sort of starting here-ish to bait the fixate ads in a general region, so just so the silence pools aren't going everywhere. Trying to knock them back near the wall before we root them, but just doing your best.
When you see
still?
Yep, should be.
When you see the dinosaur start that grenade cast, he has already selected the target and the position. So if you're not in your spot before that cast starts, you're too late.
Is it called Scrap Bomb, the cast, or?
Yep.
Yes.
That's the one.
Yes, Scrap Bomb,
Yep.
and then Bomb Explosion as it going off.
Just gonna emphasize that.
If you want to pre-move, he also just points to the direction he's puking it, but you should probably notice that already.
I turned countdown for both of them on because either way, I'm going to take damage.
Yes, sir.
Jesus, Lucas. Is he cheeked up? Insane.
Let's get to our sides.
Sid, McCroy, you guys good?
Yeah, I was just talking to Rescue about our cooldowns. I'm good now.
Oh, good.
Yeah, all right.
Risky on same thing as last time, by the way.
Yes.
We're gonna have calls going for both sides. If you're hearing Breeze, you're in that group that's currently over by Dino. You hear me? I'm talking about the group that's currently over by Gorilla.
Good bomb baits here.
Static charge. Thunder drum salvo.
Don't get knocked weird here. Let's start baiting. Start moving to the right spot.
Voltaic image.
Ads are up.
Give us some room with the beam here. You can go to the right.
Thunder drum salvo. Lingering
Okay, just be careful.
I'm trying to get him off the shit.
We got space.
Melee doesn't.
Melee does. Watch these beams.
Colossal flash.
A little bit on torque if you can help it. Be back against that wall now.
Now let's go.
Colossal flash.
Bait bombs well. Got 5 seconds.
Scrap bomb.
Beams coming out. Think about where you want to go with this.
More cannon.
Good.
Molten flame.
Prepare for the bomb baits. 4 seconds.
Scrap bomb.
Coming. Care for beam.
Blast burn roar cannon. Molten flame.
Care for bomb. Don't be in the middle of nowhere. We have a lot of space over there. A lot of space over there.
Scrap bomb. Blast burn roar cannon.
Gotta move the monkey.
Oh, watch out. Blue side. Watch blue side. That's on me.
Colossal flash.
A little bit more on torque. Red side, let's move.
Get against the
Watch your
wall.
feet.
Colossal flash. Static charge. Thunder drum salvo.
Good job. Start getting good baits now while you're spreading.
Voltaic image.
That's fine. Just get a good beam here.
Thunder drum salvo.
Good. Red side, let's try and get like in there if we can.
Lingering electricity.
Well, careful, waves are coming up.
Good call. Give us a good beam here. Further, further, further.
Get knocked into the lava, doesn't matter which side.
Safe.
Oh, that one ended early.
Watch your health bar. Be very careful with your feet here. Watch your feet, watch your feet. Bomb baits.
Blue side, let's just be careful here.
Wherever this bomb goes, we're gonna have to be very mindful of beams. Bombs coming around here. Mindful of beam here. It's good. Just don't get knocked into that.
Molten pool. Molten pool.
Try and get a good bait here. It's coming soon.
Scrap bomb.
Heads up beam.
Blast burn roar cannon. Static charge.
Really try and get a good bait here. Pre-position for this bomb. We've been had some pretty bad baits right now. Coming out.
Scrap bomb.
It's back here.
Yeah, they can all reach the monkey.
Good beam where it is.
Molten pool. Colossal flash.
Second pot.
Let's get a DPS up.
A little bit more on Flarenado here.
Res risk.
Sister.
Alright, sweet.
Red side move.
Colossal flash.
Go over there.
Thunderdrum salvo.
Do your best here, red side. Think about where you want this bomb to be. We need to get those toys if we can.
Thunderdrum
Watch beams,
salvo.
Blue. Watch these beams. Be safe. Torque's gonna die earlier.
Careful of this.
Try and slow down on Torque.
Swap to Flarenado.
Let's go. Swap to Flarenado.
Colossal flash.
We got one raid lead.
Good job.
W. Lucas. There it is in the chat.
W.
Good job.
All right, let's
Off
start.
orbiting feet.
Let's start heading to Rick.
I have many wares.
Breeze, you did the legendary staff quest on your evoker?
Yeah.
Wow. I guess that makes sense.
Why would I not take the opportunity to turn my dragon into a dragon?
True.
I just didn't do it until recently, and I just thought like I was like newbie, you know, so I haven't done
Yep.
it. But
I've done it 3 times.
what the fuck?
I don't know why. Don't ask.
Dude, nice ring, Bob. Holy moly.
True. Roll transmog for the male wrist.
Will you take me out of that?
See you later. Already voted for you. Grab some right quick. Excuse me.
Am I back in a Rick? I'm in group 5 right now. I just didn't want to run in and kick someone out.
While we enter that, roll transmog for the offhand.
Lucas, what did you do?
I don't know. I got busted.
Wait, what'd he do?
He's back here fighting trash on his own.
He's getting punished.
He's back here getting bullied.
Oh, we don't have our mythic drop optimizers in that chat.
Back. Nope.
I can grab them.
That's right. No.
Right.
I'll try
Thank
and
you.
look at it.
Yeah, Beach here to help.
Yep, I'm here to stand in this.
Thank you, Breeze.
You're welcome.
Yeah, the road is Bill Alonso back in. We're rotating Sid and Risk out for 3 healing. Just to make sure everyone has 2 out of 8 vaults. Yeah.
Now you can leave.
You're just kicking me out like that.
I get my
here.
I know, I'm kidding. It's fine.
Oh wait, that wasn't many thing.
I gotta eat my dinner anyway, so I'm fine. I am gonna stay for all the trash to be dead though, in case of a thingy.
Hey, yeah. All right, while I am very slowly putting markers down and constantly repositioning them, quick notes on this. So I'm about to put a total of 8 markers down. Fuck. These are the only 8 places you should ever be unless you have a zap, and only one of them at a time. So what's happening is I need to move that one further. So the general positioning is going to be melee and boss are all starting. Melee and boss are all starting on Moon. Rangers starting on Diamond. We'll have an amplifier bait. How amplifier baits go is one goes on the boss, the other one goes on a player that is out of a certain range of the boss. That's going to be our ranged group. So ranged group are on Diamond. So we'll have an amplifier drop on each, and the general positioning rule is melee and the boss. These are all yours all the way against the wall up until Skull. The reason why you're up against the wall is to bait barrels well, which will need to be very on top of. And you're essentially just trying to be as left as possible at any given moment without standing on an amplifier. That'll come back after intermission, right? So as we drop more and more amplifiers, first set will be here and here. Next, we'll go here, here, triangle, camping, so on and so forth.
For the melee bait, it's the boss that drops it, not us, correct?
Yeah, but you want to be on top of boss, just so you're not far enough out of range.
If the ranged amplifier does not target a ranged player, it targets anyone at range. Meaning, if you are outside of melee range, you can be targeted by the ranged amplifier. So even if you're a melee player, it's really important that you're like in position.
Or the amplifier is, that's our general rotation. So after intermission, 4 of the 5 that would have dropped will be gone, and the general position is melee, you're trying to be as left as possible amongst those 5 markers. Range, you're trying to be as left as possible amongst these 3 markers. So for example, if the amplifier is on X after intermission, melee will go back to Moon, and then after we drop, they'll go over to Circle. You're just trying to be as left as possible in that row of 5, right? I'll call where to go as we're getting used to it, of course. I may have to reposition markers in case some of them are too close, because the whole charging faster when he's too close to them is still a thing. Mythic mechanics. So, amplifiers drop with a shield. At certain points in the fight, we're going to get those blue circles, those faulty zaps. If you get one, on the first set, just make sure you're going out and you're heading over to the one amplifier. If you collide with another player, you go kaboom, and you need to go kaboom within the shield because it breaks that shield. So don't collide with another faulty zap unless you are both within the shield. The bit of trickery here that people with faulty zaps need to be heads up with, this is the thing I cannot call, is that 4 will go out after, in the second and third set. 4 of them will go out. 1 pair needs to go to one of the amplifier shields. The other pair of them needs to go to the other amplifier shield. That needs to be sorted out between y'all. So be very heads up. Don't be like, I need to be on this one. Make sure you're heads up with where people are going to go and be decisive as well. Whatchamacallit? The first faulty zap that comes out like 5 to 10 seconds before the amplifier. So it's going to happen that occasionally the ranged amplifier bait goes on someone with a faulty zap and we have an overlap with amplifiers. That has happened in every kill-VOD I've watched. That's going to happen with us. But the benefit is, say, if someone with a faulty zap from melee plants it right here, we can still go through the order we're used to, right? Boss will then go to orange because the boss would have dropped the amplifier there. And we just go through the pegs as usual, right? And I'll call that there. So if there is an amplifier that goes on a faulty zap person, absolutely not the end of the world. Thing you need to make sure you're doing is making sure you're blowing up under the amplifiers. The first set of faulty zaps, there will only be 1 pair that needs to blow up under the amplifier because only 1 amplifier will be out. And the other set of 2 can just stay slightly outside of range, right? As a result, we want to prioritize melee getting that explosion for that very first one. Yes. In general, if you are healthy, right? If you can, when you blow up the shield on the amplifier, drain it. It's just a good habit to have. If you're already low, like mind your own health bar. Don't start draining if you're at 10% health, right? But you break it, you drain it. Exactly.
Ask a question to
yeah.
the 3 tanks. I only have 2 beacons, and I saw Doxy switch from yes to no when I PM'd him. Is any of the 3 tanks confident in themselves?
You beacon Lucas and me.
Okay, there you go. Doxy, you're on your own.
He's a blood DK.
Yeah, that's why I said I messaged him. He was like, maybe, but I don't know. So I figured I'd ask now.
Yeah,
Lucas is going to be taking the most damage in the raid.
Okay.
Just keep that in mind.
So primary on him, and then.
Why is Lucas going to be taking the most damage?
I've heard that the people, the extra tank that's soaking, that debuff doesn't cap anymore, so you can have like infinite stacks.
And the extra tank soaking them is
be doing it.
So back to the strats. There are more mechanics to be mindful of. Dodging is extremely important, right? Remember those circles that we could just kind of eat infinitely many times in Heroic? This is where the MCs kick in, right? If you walk into one of those circles when he sends echoes, which I will call out when they happen, you get a debuff. If you eat another circle while that happens, you get MC'd and we have to break you out. So be very, very, very heads up, right? This will mean a lot during intermission as well, right? Because we'll have a small confined space we have to dodge in, and you need to be heads up about circles coming towards us. Right, as well, that blue zap, it is a soak. Everyone soaks it now, right? Splits damage, and if it knocks anyone below 75%, they get MC'd immediately as well. But aside from that, I think it's just a matter of seeing and learning. I do not believe I missed anything. Range are going to have to be on top of barrels even more so than ever. I should note that because of this type positioning, right? Melee aren't... If, like, boss is here and a barrel drops over here, range need to be dealing with it. Melee can't be going out there because we'll bait an amplifier on there, right? So range need to be heads up with sort of bad barrels that are spawning away from boss, right? Needs to be a group effort there. Any questions?
Yeah. So after the initial amplifier soak, right? You break it, you soak it, right?
Yep.
I'm handling the amplifiers until we're at like a certain distance from the outer amplifiers, and then I need range help. I think.
Yep. Okay.
That we might just need to like develop something for that as we move along, but
I believe you just stop soaking them after the third one or something like that. When would be far away? For the first set, at least.
Thought so as well. I guess we'll put that to the test, but yeah, we can sort of build something to, once you know when you need to call someone, we can have people run out. Probably me.
I have a really dumb question. You want me to eat my own party food right now? Because I think I'm the only one here who's not hearty feasted. I'll just... Alright, yeah, I'll just eat my own hearty food. I don't even know why I asked that, so...
No, you're good, you're good.
All good.
Appreciate that. Any other questions? Okay. So, range start of the poll, you are on diamond. Melee start of the poll, you are on moon.
I ain't got a question, but I do got one thing to say before we pull.
Yep.
DPS. There is, unlike the Race World First, there is no DPS check on this boss. Except if the ads don't die. That's the only way we wipe to this and lose. So, your job is to kill the boxes and literally nothing else. You also get a DPS increase for doing it. So please do that. That's the only way that we lose to this boss. So, swap to those.
Alright.
Sid?
She's not in.
Oh,
we're good.
Just saw the chat notification.
Yeah.
Immediately procced it.
Yeah.
5.
Yes, let's do
4,
3.
Thank you, that's a good call.
1.
Boss is coming to moon. First amplifiers are coming out. Melee, make sure you're on moon. 2 seconds. Here it comes. There it is. And you're going to X. Melee, go to X. Including boss. Boss needs to go to X. Let's kill these barrels. So boss needs to go to X a lot sooner next time because of that barrel spawn. We need a lot of... Everyone soak this. All these apps, let's practice this, get to the amplifier, and it's a wipe. Alright, so that needs to be there.
I got Soulstone. Sorry. Yeah, that's
Very
what
good.
I was saying. I was wondering if you want me to use Soulstone there. But...
Yep. Or for the group rest, yeah. So boss needs to be further out over here. So we want amplifiers on the markers, if that makes sense.
Where do you want AM? Looking at Lorgs, they use it like 110. There, we didn't make it that far. I didn't know if you had a plan for where you want AM.
Yeah, 110's good. I like that. We might shift it to intermission. I kind of want to wait until we see intermission damage, if that makes sense. 110's a fantastic spot. Any of the sound cannons, really.
I wanted to ask it straight up, so.
Yep. I might just slam some healer CDs during break as well, so we can have them spaced out.
When you want wings, they use it literally like all the top logs use it anywhere between 1 and 110. So when do you want wings?
Any there's fine. We're setting them when we feel, just as like the feeler pulls.
Okay. Yeah, sorry for the dumb questions, boys.
Oh, you're good. All right.
Yep.
So
I would like to see way more damage from basically everyone on those ads.
So the second amplifiers come down, the bosses move into the next marker. We want the bosses on top of the marker. Ads were definitely weird there, just because of him being out in Africa. Give another shot. All right, well, that's Robot.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pause on top of moon. Perfect. Amplifier coming. As soon as this lands, we're getting boss to X. I'll get over there. Want him to X before the barrels spawn in 7 seconds. That's excellent. Exactly that. Barrels are coming out. Heads up for these. Range, you're going to have to deal with that far right one. We have sound cannon coming up. And echoes. Watch the dodge. Sound cannon, try and point that at range when you can. But yeah, that's fine. That's something I didn't prepare you for. Let's kill Pidge. Zaps are coming out. So if melee gets a zap, melee guy, go over to that amplifier. Perfect. Everyone else with a zap just slightly out of range. New amplifier spawning. Boss is going to orange, range going to triangle.
Don't forget to channel on it after you break it.
You have to touch your circles.
You have to
on
touch
top
the
of each
circles,
other.
guys.
Let's just practice soaking this.
It's like egg breaking on an open
Aura
axe.
mastery.
Haunting.
All right. Let's go break some practice. You got to collide with the other person. It's not that circles touching. You have to bump into them. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly what these folks did.
And then you're soaking those, not running away.
Yeah. We got pyrotechnics to watch out for and amplifiers. To the next marks. So melee on star, ranged on square. And we'd have one more set of zaps. We'll go collide. And that's the fight, really. And there'll be intermission after that, but
yep,
pretty much it.
Just gotta make sure that when you go out for those amplifiers, you touch each other inside that shield, not just stand next to them.
And as well, not stand next to each other. It's not the circles that need overlap. It's you two slamming into each other. One thing that happened there that I didn't prepare y'all for is if a melee get the sound cannon. So if a melee gets the big blue line sound cannon, make sure to point it towards ranged wherever they are. I know that will be variable, but we should be pretty well stacked just to make sure we're all soaking that.
I think AM
Oh, no.
125 might be better. Whatever's that 125 hit hard.
Yeah, we're
We
pretty much dead
can
anyway.
We can take our break while
Break.
Roxy
Yeah.
goes and finds a nose tampon.
Let's do it.
Yep, break time.
My bad. I thought
I
we were
don't-
supposed to soak it together, and then Beef said everyone else stay out, so I said, okay, I'll stay out.
Do they make tampons just for your nose?
So when I say that, it's that first zap where two people need to pop it and the other two zaps are just standing there.
That makes sense. I just heard you say a melee guy go over there, everybody else stay out. 'Cause that's all I heard. So I went, okay. So I stood out there. I just stood away from it, and I went, yes, sir.
I started sharing my screen if someone who is an officer want to look at it real quick. I want input on when to drop AM. Here it was. There was a lot of damn here. Oops.
Yeah, around that third amplifier set. Right,
Yeah, it was around 125 more than 110, and AM barely lasts, which is why I'm like that specific on
Oh,
it.
I think that might have been
It was right here. I didn't know if that was like this damage is gonna be consistent. I know it's our first couple polls right here.
that one. I think was the first amplifier never got broken. It soaked. Excuse me.
No,
And I
you're
think that one hit max.
So I popped AM. I'll show here. So I popped AM at 110. You'll see it pop off here. Don't judge the fucking healer AI.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
But popped it here at 113-ish. And then it only lasts 8 seconds. And then here we got a lot of damn. And I kind of wondered if that's avoidable or not. Because if it's not all AM here, that's 30% or 20% off. And then I do cover my chat just because that's personal. It's me bitching at my friends mostly. So
yeah, okay.
But I didn't know if you still want. Where do you want AM? Relative to that, do you still want it in that same spot or what?
Let me plan it out a bit. A skosh.
I know. We only saw a couple polls, so if you don't have an answer there, that's no issue. I'm a very like I love to look over polls type of person.
Can we hop up for a minute?
Yeah.
Yep. We are.
Boys, I think I'm in trouble. No, I'm joking. Memes.
I got just what you need.
They go to the principal's office.
Dude, I think I might be going to the principal's office for asking that one.
That's it?
Jokes. No, jokes. I don't know. I don't know where to pop AM. I feel like that's a valid question. No.
Wherever your heart.
They come down here,
desires.
they're like, Launcy, your fucking UI sucks. You're gone, so. Sorry, if anyone's trying to rewatch polls, I'm just rewatching it over and over again during this.
Okay. Just ready check for who's back. Slaughty, I'm thinking for wings timing. It seems like he can squarely put one early on after each intermission. So like the first one you mentioned being around, 25 to 30 seconds-ish, and then you could do another one around 3-minute-ish, like in that region wherever you feel.
I was messaging my friend. I'm sure whoever was stalking my screen there. I'm messaging my friends ahead of me because they know better than me because they've killed Rick and I haven't. And they kind of agree. The main thing is like AM, because I don't know if you look at Lorgs, it is kind of split between a minute and a minute 45.
Yep.
But then also like we saw that big dam at 125 that I just showed. So I don't know if the 125 dam is avoidable. I'm not smart enough to know. So,
I'll have. Nah, that won't be able to. I think I'd have to go into the damage. It could have just been a lot of people with echoes, because echoes are going out there, but it could have also been we had the first amplifier never get drained because there's a shield on it. So I just want to see pulls again. I also theoretically have a convoke ramp there, so that should make that a lot cozier.
Okay. Sorry for the spam again. So.
Oh no, it's good to coordinate,
I love
especially with
to
heals.
I'd rather ask a dumb question than no question type of person. So.
Yeah. Definitely just get the specifics. Speaking of specifics, did anyone? Okay, yeah. Everyone's here. So one thing I could have called it better in the moment. So the zaps, right? So idea is the first zap set. 4 people are going to get zaps. We want melee folks to have priority on being the collisions, because the 2 people that aren't colliding in the first amplifier are just going to be chilling. Not in the group, but they're like close to ranged. Like you saw the 2 people doing like right around there, just so you don't have your blue circle in, but you can bait the amplifier reasonably well. So that's that. That'll be the same for every first amplifier. For the subsequent amplifiers, and it was tricky, yeah, because it was the first time we saw it. But yeah, the big thing is, I think everyone paired up really well when they got them. Just the big thing is make sure you're colliding with the other person once you're in there. Which is, I know, annoying, but makes it a lot easier to not like mess up accidentally passing by someone and colliding outside of the amplifiers. But aside from that, yeah, I think we just need to see it, just get used to positioning. And as well that one call I made before break, if you get the blue line frontal and you're in melee, try and point it at the range group, which will be variant. But I'll try and call out the marker we're on. Are there any questions on that front? Sounds like I know. Let's same dude. Get some learning pulls in, bud. Get ripping.
Rip up.
Rip up, bud. So melee on top of moon. Range on diamond. Yes, you can shimmy out to hit bosses that's come up, but make sure you're around moon by the time the first amplifier sets there, melee.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, same as before, bosses going on top of moon marker. We have amplifiers in 6. Shimmy on over. A little further, if you can. First amplifier coming down. Melee get to X. For a set of ads, range, you're going to have to help with this one. And echoes. Watch yourself. Don't get hit by one of these. Love sound camming coming out. Baited well. Make sure we're soaking this. And first zaps are coming out. So melee prioritize. Our priority to break this. But make sure we just have a pair in. So go over, break that. Collide, perfect. Range that are out, perfect. And we have our next amplifiers coming out. Range move into triangle, melee move to circle. Let's get our stack on. Echo's coming out soon. Watch yourself. Lots to dodge. Sound cannon. Chunky point that to triangle over here. Perfect.
Aura mastery.
And we have zaps. Pair up. One of the range is going to have to go over to X. Great work. Barrels are coming out. We're breaking these. There's a ranged barrel. Take care of this. Next amplifiers. Watch your feet. Need to kill this pyrotechnic. Good. Melee are on star now. Ranged are still on triangle. Zaps are out. They're both over by melee, so you're going to have to run out there. Good scooting. And ads are out. We have a far pyrotechnic. But the other three should be able to be cleaved. Continue watching feet. Kill ads, kill ads, kill ads, kill ads. Alright. Roars. We're getting over here. Watch the circles.
Rallying cry.
Scoot over here again. Watch circles.
Thank Lucas.
We do need to get Lucas up.
Yep.
If we can.
I'll just. Can I take this after all this?
Yep. Alright, get him in. Last one. So, Melee's going to Moon now. Melee's going all the way over to Moon. Let's practice the positioning. Melee coming over here. It's like we're resetting, trying to match that first phase. So, ranged are on Diamond. Melee on Moon. First amplifier's coming up. Boss is in perfect spot there. And you're going all the way to Orange. I know it's a big move, but it just keeps it consistent.
Drain that amplifier as you walk by melee.
You have Echoes, Care, ads coming out. Bunch of fire ones, watch out. We're gonna have a sound cannon soon. Remember, melee, you're gonna point this to Diamond if you get it. Or you just point it to Diamond if you're ranged. Perfect. Ads need to die. Good work. Good zaps, you're gonna have to clear that one. There. Good work. Next set of amplifiers in 2. When the amplifiers drop, melee will be going to star. Range, let's go to triangle. Let's get a little closer. Sound cannon, point this at triangle. Range, get in this.
Get Lucas out.
Good. We have zaps. Zaps are going all the way to Moon and circle. Good work. We have barrels out. Barrels are not friendly. And prepare for next amplifiers. Melee are going to skull. We have one more ad that needs to die quick.
Somebody needs to go soak the high amplifier on Moon.
Zaps.
And the high amplifier on X.
Aura mastery.
Alright, take. We had a lot of amplifier baits in the melee area.
Yes.
I don't know if that's because melee were. If you're melee and you're. I don't want to say this, but melee shouldn't be going for the far ads.
I can tell you what I believe is happening.
What's it?
Which is that when people are going out to break, sometimes they're not both draining the amplifier, only one person is doing it, which is causing the second person to be out during the amplifier bait. I know that it happened, or looked like it happened on one of mine. I saw one other person do it, and that caused a range to be, or a person to be at range both times.
Gotcha.
Yeah, good point. So on that note, sorry. So when we break the shield, we also soak the amplifier at the same time.
Correct.
Both of us, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead, Luffy.
So from the video, it looked like you just had to like be in the circle when someone clicked on it, but you both have to click on the pylon. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you both have to click on it.
Yep.
Very good clarification.
Yeah, click on it and it drains on you.
It feels.
I don't think the ads get baited. It's just RNG where they drop.
It is
Barrels.
slightly
I'm
RNG,
pretty
but it's
sure they
within
get baited close to people.
It's close to the. It's within a distance of the boss, as far as I'm aware, which is why you keep the boss up against the wall because it forces stuff to spawn close. But I don't think it's on people.
What you want
we
the
have-
melee on this side of the markers, right?
Are you talking about barrels?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is what Max said, but he said that he wanted the boss next to the wall because it makes the barrels spawn closer together. So I'm assuming it doesn't spawn on people; it just spawns around the
It
boss.
spawns on the boss. Yes.
Yep. Turret's looking on.
I get MC'd sometimes when I do the soak, and there's no like amplifier circles anywhere.
Not enough people
You're
standing in it.
dropping below 74% health.
Yep.
Okay.
Use a defensive if you need to as well.
That was really good. Got quite far.
Yep.
Cleaning up the quick amplifier soaking will do a long ways to get amplifier baits good. The amplifiers being in weird spots shouldn't ultimately be bad. It just causes that weird sort of outrange issue we just had, where we have to catch up.
It also makes it a little weird in intermission. Something that happened, and I think we all handled really well. But I just want to call out: if we have that amplifier like stacked on top of each other again, like we did during the first intermission, sometimes the amplifier we're standing on, while we're trying to stand in the thing to jump over the sound wave, will send out echoes, and they'll be like difficult to dodge. So just be aware of that. Sorry, Beef.
You what?
Said sorry, Beef.
No, that was a good shout.
Where's the beef?
5, 4, 3.
There's no rules against the beef, Batman.
Alright. So there's a boss going on top of Moon. Amplifiers in 3. Everyone, boss included, or melee X. Excuse me. Barrels coming. We have some weird ones range. We'll have to take care of these. And echoes. Heads up. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Sound cannon. Point this at Diamond if you get it. Excellent. And our first set of zaps are coming out. 2 people are breaking this. The other 2 are vibing. Zaps are out. Great work. Amplifiers coming out. Good.
Somebody just ran
Melee to
away
circle.
from this first pillar.
It was Mark.
Range to triangle.
Frosty.
Someone's got a clack hot mic. Let's point the sound cannon at triangle. Watch the echoes. Alright, we'll have zaps coming out. We'll have to clear both here, so get over clearing. One of the range is going to have to go to X. Good work.
There's a really far ad there.
Amplifiers coming soon. Dropping melee go to star. Ranged go to square. Lot pyrotechnics need to be dealt with. And we'll have zaps coming out soon. Here we are. Gotta go clear.
Pyrotechnics.
Can you get me on?
Yeah, it's a wipe. It's a wipe. That was ads going off, right? Yeah, those ads going off.
Mark, do you know what you did wrong there or no?
I have no idea.
Okay. I'll explain it here as soon as we get res so that it's obvious. So, just to be very clear, this is not a mistake that only Mark has made. So you should all be paying attention when I talk about this. So Mark and I went to, I think, Moon to go break that. Bob, if you would come over here to Diamond. Let's say that Bob and I are breaking together. We come on the thing and we break the amplifier. Afterward, we're not going back to the boss. We're not going back to our spots. We are draining the amplifier down to 0. That's your first immediate job after you break. Then you can go back to the boss or handle whatever other mechanics. Does anybody have any questions about that? I realize that a lot of you haven't seen that yet. So if you have questions now,
I have something that I'd like to add to it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so you take big damage from draining, right? And if you're in a position where you can only take a couple of stacks and then you need to get the fuck out of the circle to save your own life, don't kill yourself draining. Like, any amount is a million times better than none. If you can't fully drain the amplifier, not the end of the world. Just don't kill yourself doing it.
Also, you do have to run a little bit past the circle to actually break it. It's kind of shitty.
If people are visual learners and they know what time in the poll it happens, I can just pull up the VOD too.
No, it's all right. We don't need VOD review just yet.
Okay. I was just offering.
Oh yeah, if you're a melee and you're getting hit by the frontal, try not to do that.
When the second amplifier gets dropped and like 2 range people sell the zippy zaps, can we like pre-explode that one, or is that bad to do? I don't know if I.
Do you have zaps active when the, when the second and third one went out?
Yeah, like one
so
went
on
on
the first
Moon,
at least
and
there
then
is that
another one went
overlap.
on Diamonds, and the one on Diamond like dropped, and me and Frosty could have exploded it, but like the faulty zaps had like 2 seconds left. Like, should we blow it up?
Probably not
If you
worth
have the-
worrying about.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, if you have the wherewithal in the moment, that's fine, but that's what the next set of zaps are for anyway. So I wouldn't go out of your way. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Good questions.
When you do it, right? When you break the thing, it clears both people's circles.
It does, yes.
Yep.
So if we clear there, 2 people just guaranteed don't have a clear in their circles, right?
Yeah, you take the whole. You have to.
They would take the whole thing if we had like cleared there, right?
Yeah, and that's always going to happen where you take either the whole thing or basically the whole thing anyway, on the first set.
I was just asking.
Yeah, good question.
That's how that worked.
All right, are we?
Any other questions or anybody think they need something?
I think we're good.
Okay, no problem. We're learning.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, boss on top of Moon. Great, amplifiers coming out soon. And melee to X. Barrel's coming out.
Lancy, don't be in front of the boss.
Sound cannon's getting pointed at Diamond. Sound cannon pointing this at Diamond. Excellent. Gonna have first zaps coming out in 3. We're clearing Moon with these. Here they come. Excellent. Next set of amplifiers in 2. Coming out. Melee on circle, ranged on triangle. Echo's coming out. Watch your feet. And cannon is getting pointed at triangle over on ping. Excellent.
Zephyr.
Next set of zaps is coming soon. So it's just X we're going to have to break.
Aura Mastery.
Barrels are out. Range, this is a weird one. Range have to take care of this weird one. And amplifier is coming. Heads up. And melee going to star. Zaps are coming out. Both breaks are on circle. Heads up with these. Both breaks are on circle. Both pairs will have to go to circle. Other pair also has to go to circle. Where'd the fourth circle person go?
Mine popped like 10 seconds early.
Alright, let's wipe it.
Yeah, that was confusing to me too. So.
Yeah, it was weird that both amplifiers are in the same spot. It was one of those.
Is it having a ranged in melee?
Like I went out there, but it was just too late.
Was there? I mean, I can go back. I don't
You
think
might
it
have
on me.
to. Uncertain.
The other person, it looks like they died because their thing disappeared.
So I have a question about the amplifies. How long do we need to keep clicking it? Like because they keep like their health bar goes low and then coming back again and keep like go back and forward. So
It's
it
just
No, just the first time.
Yeah. So just like as soon as you break it, it's clickable. Click it when the bar goes down to 0. Get back to your position and ranged.
Okay. Right.
Yep. Yeah, Aurea and Arlie is making me believe that our original call was right. That it's just if melee are slightly too far away from the boss, then they can get chosen.
They can. Yeah.
He's specifically but the evoker does not bait one. If they're
maybe
close
it's
enough.
me.
Could be.
Could be you. Hold
Yeah.
on, I'm looking.
Okay, let me go emphasize the timer for the amplifiers.
Something that I don't know if it's obvious, but like me and one of the hunters like exploded in the middle between like circle and triangle in accident. So we need to make sure not to walk on each other.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't think about it.
I think it might have been anyone who is standing slightly outside of melee range of the boss to hit the boxes.
I'll give a longer heads up for amplifier baits. I'll do a countdown so people know to run back into melee range. That should deal with that as we're getting used to it. Do like a 3, 2, 1. Theoretically, that should solve it and give you a heads up to not be too far. Bing. All right.
You don't need to pay too much attention to it, Frosty. Just drain until it's dangerous or it stops you draining forcibly.
Okay. That's why I said I was just like filling it out, but I didn't know how big of a deal it was, so.
It will stop the drain if it hits 0, and it'll cancel it. Yep.
Each amplifier also has a boss frame under the boss's frame, so you could see what it's at.
I might be able to see that. I might just not notice that. Very possible.
All right. What?
Great, there goes my 22-second pre-pull soul shard.
Your turn, Bree.
I ain't doing that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, boss to moon. Amplifiers in 3, 2, 1. Melee to X. Try and call it like that every time. Barrels are coming out. Range up with this one. Dodge and sound cannon in 3. You're pointing this at diamond on ping. Sound cannon coming out. Point this at diamond. Good. Range, get in this. Zaps are coming out. We're just clearing moon here. Amplifiers soon in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, popped again early.
Alright, let's move. Circle and triangle. Range down triangle, melee on circle.
Echoing chant.
Sound cannon's getting pointed at triangle here. That'll work.
Aura Mastery.
Zaps. Just clear an X. A lot of spread barrels, watch out. A lot of barrels over there, range gonna have to help. Amplifiers in 2, 1, dropping.
Amplification.
Might call that even sooner. Melee are going to star. Pyrotechnics need to die.
We got double again.
Zap's coming out.
It's happening in that same place.
Yeah, I think my timers are desynced. Let's wipe it. Got a barrel going up. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, oh, my timer must be on the drop spawning and not the target selection. I'll just call it sooner.
I
Oh,
think
you
that
know
poll
what?
is bugged.
It selects the target 4 seconds before the timer goes off.
Oh, didn't know that. Yeah, I can call that easy then.
I should have remembered to mention that in my research.
I should have read that somewhere.
That's
so 4 seconds before the circles appear, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can call that.
Are the tanks turning the boss or something? Because we're like behind the boss and we're getting stacks of tinnitus.
We had a tank death there, so the boss turned around.
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
You have tinnitus?
What? Yes, I do.
We had a tank tank malfunction. I'll say it that way.
Is that what the ability is? It called tinnitus?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Doxy knows a lot about tinnitus.
I sure do.
That joke has layers, by the way.
Like an onion.
Like cake. Cakes have layers.
Like a lot
Everybody
of
loves cake?
rings, particularly.
David Fast, he stole it from me.
Let's go.
Was that wait a minute.
Five.
That included? Oh, it's just the range bait. Never mind.
2, 1.
All right. Boss the moon. Round tap a moon. And amplifier going out. Move to X melee. Echo's coming out. And barrels. Really far barrel range. Help with that one. Sound cannon is getting pointed to diamond. That's in 2 seconds. Sound cannon out. Point that at diamond.
Zephyr.
First set of zaps in 5. That's going there. Amplifier bait in 3, 2, 1. Bait. They should be coming out now. Alright. Ranged triangle, melee to circle. Echo's coming out. Heads up. And sound cannon is going to triangle in 2 seconds. Sound cannon's out. Point that at triangle.
Aura Mastery.
Zaps go to X and Diamondish. You know where to go. Good.
Do this quickly and
Amplifier
come
bait.
back.
Okay, that's fast enough. Pyrotechnics need to die. Amplifier's coming. Melee go to Skull, all the way to Skull.
Kill the
Good call.
pyrotechnics off, guys.
Pyrotechnic? It went off.
Rallying
Let's wipe it.
Cry.
Okay. I need to change my timer. Right quick.
Yeah, we baited an amplifier hitting the pyrotechnics.
Yeah, you just need to wait and then move. Once those amplifiers go out, though, it's totally fine for melee to go hit ads.
Flaring drop.
There.
But you do gotta wait. Remember that the most important thing you can hit with your abilities is the ads.
I have many lucky tools you like.
Alright. Should see that a lot sooner now so I can kill it. Eat your mage food to heal up.
To be fair, it is giga dumb that it locks on 4 seconds before it actually goes out.
Yeah.
Can we get buffs, please? Priest and Shaman, thank you.
Hey, Lancy, are you here?
Sorry.
Are you?
Tapped out. I was tapped out looking why we wiped. My point of view. Sorry. I'm here.
I was an Ed. First amplifier.
Amplification.
Echoes out and barrels out. Ranged help with these barrels. A lot far ones. Sound cannon is getting pointed to diamond.
Sound cannon.
Point it to diamond. Good. First set of zaps. Let's break Carter out. First set of zaps coming out. Amplifier baiting. 2, 1, baited. Amplifier's coming out now. And we're moving. Melee circle, range triangle.
Get in.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Not urgent that we get that one. Let's keep comms clear. Sound cannon's going to triangle.
Sound cannon.
Point that at triangle. Range, let's get in it.
Aura mastery.
Good. Zaps. Diamond and X. Go, go, go.
Remember to click.
Amplifiers in 3, 2, 1. Baited. They should be dropping now. Let's kill these pyrotechnics. Range, there's a left one. Range, go to square. Stick around if you're out of range of the pyrotechnic. Melee, go to star. Might need to go a bit farther to get out of range of the hypercharge. And we have zaps. Balers are spawning.
Rallying
How's the
cry.
ad going off? Let's wipe.
Remember, once we bait those amplifiers, by the way, the tanks do need to wait. Yours doesn't go right away. I know that's confusing. Once we bait those amplifiers, there's no reason we can't just go and target those ads.
How do you want me to
more
call
damage
it?
on those? What was that?
How do you want me to call amplifiers so it's clear? There's the 3, 2, 1 bait, and then there's the actual move. I could just call 3, 2, 1 bait, wait, and then
maybe
move.
range bait, or like first amplifier, second amplifier.
Yeah, I
I
could do
think
range
the-
bait.
I think the bait is very nice.
Yeah, the tanks just need to know that they have to wait until the actual circle goes out.
Yeah, fair.
Theirs is
I'm
different.
probably just overthinking it. I think just for the sake of consistency, let's not try and pop one with the residual zaps in the first one. Just because it makes damage intake very variable.
Yeah,
Like,
somebody
I
else.
think it breaks the fight.
Yeah, somebody pointed out. I don't remember who it was earlier that
It was my fate.
it was Hyphy that if you break it early like that, then we're gonna have like weird soaks we need to do later. So just take the full circle.
That's kind of what I was saying too. It was like,
Yep.
not even. I mean, I wasn't.
Right.
Okay, hold up. So we don't need to break immediately. We hold on it. What's the point? I didn't understand.
On the first amplifier set only of every phase 1, there's going to be 4 that go out, but we can only use 2. So those 2 just stay at range outside the group, and they don't worry about breaking the second set of amplifiers. We'll have new zaps for those.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, cool.
All right, sweet.
More damage on ads.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Amplifiers coming out. Melee moving to X. Barrels coming. Look at these spawns. Range, far one, watch out. And echoes, heads up. Sound cannon is getting pointed to diamond. Getting pointed to ping. It's out. Everyone get in this. Pyrotechnic needs to die. Zaps in 4 seconds. And amplifier's baiting in 3, 2, 1. It's baited. And amplifiers are coming out now.
You guys who broke that, you need to drain that.
Range to triangle. Melee to circle. Good. Echoes are out. And sound cannon is pointing to triangle.
Aura Mastery.
Zaps are coming out. Break that 2 shields. Barrels look at these spawns range. Amplifier baiting in 2, 1. Baited. Sorry, that was a bit late. Amplifier's coming out now. Great baits. Let's kill these ads. Make sure these ads are dead. Rowan's still. Excellent work. Range stay on triangle. We have zaps coming out. And barrels. Let's kill these barrels. Prio these barrels. Make sure these barrels are dead quick. We don't have any more amplifier baits, so just get close if you need to. Good. Roars. Let's get over here. Watch these circles. Watch circles. And watch circles. Let's break out our boy. And last one. And watch circles. One's going right through the middle here. Great. So that means we have melee way back on moon. Ranged on diamond. Amplifier's coming out soon. Here it goes. Melee going to X. And we're just on repeat, folks. Echoes and barrels. Range are going to need a lot of help, or need to help a lot with these. Sound cannon is getting pointed at diamond. 3 seconds. Here it is, pointed at diamond. Zaps coming out in 4. Ready to break. Amplifier baits in 3, 2, 1. Baited. And amplifier's coming out now. Melee all the way to star. Skip all the way to star. And range are going to triangle. We'll have echo soon. Heads up. Watch your feet. Sound cannon's getting pointed at triangle on ping. It's coming out now. Point this at triangle over on ping. Excellent. Watch your health bar with these. Zaps are coming out. We're breaking shields. Barrels are spawning. Amplifier bait in 3, 2, 1. Baited. And let's kill these pyrotechnics. Amplifier's coming out now. Great baits. Boss is going to have to go to skull. We need to kill these amplifiers. Need to kill these... Or, sorry, pyrotechnics. You know what I mean. Kill these ads. Kill these ads. One's going off in melee.
Rallying cry.
Alright, good work with phase 2. Let's wipe it up, but... That was really good. That was really good. Sorry, I just called fucking
Aura
circles.
mastery.
Amplifiers.
Their cadence is really fast.
Yeah.
It really is.
I feel like I'm going auctioneer mode in this fucking...
To be very clear, that one that went off, that was near the boss, that was still your responsibility range. So let's pick that up. Yeah, Carter's crushing all of you, including me.
Hell yeah,
So
Carter.
let's do better. If you need to like swap some shit around on your build to get more ad damage, please do that. Your boss
Literally,
damage will not kill the boss.
those ads dying is all that matters. This is a Silken Court situation. If we kill those ads and don't die to stupid, the boss will die. Just period.
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing your best to those, then that's what you can do. But if you are a class that can swap some shit around and do a lot more damage to those, then that's your responsibility to do. Let us know, Lotsie.
Yeah, I'm not ready. I'm ready. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Dude, I don't know why I marked it. It didn't even pop up.
Auto pass 30 check.
Dude. Happens.
I've been there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Amplifier's coming out soon. And melee move to X. Echoes and barrels. Look, these barrels range to help out as much as you can. Sound cannon's coming out in 2. It's getting pointed at Diamond. Here it comes. Point this at Diamond. It needs to die. Great work. Zaps are coming. Amplifier bait in 3, 2, 1. Baited. And they're coming out. Melee to circle. Range to triangle. Echoes watch feet. Sound cannon pointed to triangle.
Aura mastery.
Watch feet. Zaps are coming out soon. Heads up. Barrel spawns. Look at these. Range far one. Amplifier in 3, 2, 1. Baited. And they're spawning now. Range, let's move to square. Pyrotechnics need to die, though. Melee already on star. Excellent work. And our zaps are coming out. Far pyrotechnic. Let's keep rolling. This pyrotechnic over here is awful. Let's murder this thing.
We need to kill this one right here.
They are all about to explode.
Rallying cry.
Alright, let's wipe it.
Zephyr.
What's that? One hit. Noise pollution, static jolt. That big hit was just... Oh, yeah, that was just the colliding damage happening at the same time. Yeah, it's fine. My ramp was off anyway at that point. Yeah.
Can we try moving the markers slightly this direction? Like all of them?
Forward?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yep. And
Absolutely.
Then, and then if we could do the same for
Moon.
the other row.
Into the wall?
Yeah, closer to the wall.
Check
Like
my
that
player
close?
channel beef.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Right
I'll
against
just
the wall.
try
Yep.
it. Yep.
Oh, that's not that one. It's right. Bam. Yeah. Let's try it. All right.
So tanks, make sure you're trying to get as
Up
close
there.
to the wall as possible for those. It's probably going to be a
I
little
will
weird.
move
But also,
Moon and
also tank POV. I'm sorry.
yeah, have fun with your camera. But yeah, that should make barrels a lot better. That was a good call. Yeah, those look good. In the corner. Sounds like murder tank POV.
Yeah, the vids. Yeah, they're putting them right in the corner.
That sounds.
I think that pillar has something to do with it too. Probably doesn't let them go to the left and right.
Let's try it.
Stacks them.
Let's try it. Well, it's just deep in there. Right. Sounds good then. Let's try that. Yep.
Okay. Question: am I going like? Is the boss facing into that area?
Yeah. Just get as close as you can.
Yep.
I realize that the boss may not get on those markers because they're literally in the wall.
Yeah, is ideal location, but just
You got it.
approximate it best you can.
I got this. No problem.
Hell yeah. Let's rip it. Yeah, good call. Moon's not too close, right? Yeah, no.
I think it's okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First amplifier. Now let's scoot on to X. Look at these barrels. Watch feet. And cannon to diamond, cannon to diamond. Zap soon. And amplifier baits in 3, 2, 1. Baited. And amplifier spawning now. Melee to circle, range to triangle. Sound cannon in 3, it's getting pointed at triangle. Coming out, point this at triangle. And watch your feet.
Aura mastery.
Zaps coming out in 2. Here they are. This is the barrels into amplifiers quick, so heads up with this bait call. Bait in 3, 2, 1. Baited. Let's kill these pyrotechnics. Still, we need to break this one. Oh, disconnected. Gotcha. Gotcha. Let's practice just killing these pyrotechnics, though. Get it to the end of the phase. Range, go to square. Melee's perfect. Look at these barrels. They're very spread. Let's wipe it.
Alright, so the wall worked really well. This corner worked awful.
Yeah.
Two. I'll shift my trank to that spot where we lost people. At like 140-ish spot.
There's
That should
a
come.
hammer down by Diamond in case anyone needs to repair.
Good shout.
We can repair them out here too.
No, I think
Oh,
it was
I'm
probably
using the
mid
hammer.
pull.
No.
Nobody,
I'm also gonna use the
nobody
hammer.
dropped that mid combat. It's fine.
Okay, good. It would be wild if you had to drop a hammer mid combat because
Thank you to nobody.
your
That's a
weapon
high-
just broke and you can't attack anything anymore.
High APM call right there. That was sick.
I hit a new high score for the hunter thing today. 22% before my weapon broke.
Yak tax? What is yak tax?
That could be
Okay, you don't know about yak tax?
No.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'd be surprised you wouldn't.
Market move was a good call.
I hate
5,
you, Mark.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Amplifier coming out. Melee to X. Barrels. Let's look at these. Sound cannon in 3. It's getting pointed at Diamond. Here we go. Point this at Diamond. Zaps are out. Amplifier is getting baited now. Sorry, that was a late call. And we're moving. Range to triangle, melee to circle. Make sure if you have one of those zaps, you're not in range. That's a little AoE. Sound cannon's getting pointed to triangle.
Aura Mastery.
Zaps in 2. Go. Let's break fast out as well. Barrels into amplifiers. Amplifier bait in 3, 2, 1. Baited. And let's get these pyrotechnics. Amplifiers coming out.
Amplification. Excitement.
Pyrotechnics need to die here. Zaps are coming out. Both need to go over to circle. Scooting. Barrels spawn.
Spark blast ignition.
Let's kill these barrels. No more amplifier baits, so we can just murder these barrels. Feel free to move.
Haywire.
That'll work. Alright, far run. Let's scoot.
Rallying Cry.
Watch the circles. That's convenient.
Flaring drop.
Watch these circles. Fancy feet. Gonna have another weird circles coming from this. Heads up. Very careful, very careful. Brick a lot out. Back to positions. So bosses on moon, great work. Ranged on diamond. Amplifiers in 2, 1. Melee's going to X. The next move, you're gonna skip over circle and go to star. That'll be in a bit.
I didn't successfully reset my stacks. I'm gonna die soon.
Pour one out.
Echoing chant. Spark blast petitions.
Let's kill these Zeds. Sound cannon to diamond. Let's just play it through. Play it till we wipe. It's good practice. Let's kill these pyrotechnics. Focus up on these. Zaps in 3. Amplifier baits in 3, 2, 1. Baited. And we're moving. Melee all the way to star. Sound cannon's getting pointed at triangle. 3 seconds on it. Sound cannon pointing this over at ping triangle. We're all gonna get MC'd. Let's Also wipe it up.
Spark blast ignition.
You have to, if they were 1 second, be right.
So, you know how after the intermission phase, the phase 2, whatever, when it resets, there's 1 amp active.
Mm-hmm.
I need somebody, anybody, as they're running past, just take a couple of stacks off of that amp, that one specifically, because that way I can reliably reset my stacks every phase.
Back.
One other thing I want to just talk about really quickly, in addition to helping Pop, we talked about it a little bit at the start. It hasn't really been a problem, but it is a problem when it happens, which is the first amplifier always goes on Moon, and that's what the first zaps are going to target. Almost always 3 of those are going on ranged. One of those ranged breaks with somebody in the melee stack. Or if there's 2 melee, those melee go break it. You do not want to leave one of those zaps on the melee group, so please do not do that if you're ranged, okay? Anybody have any questions about that?
I will add to it that if you're arranged and you get the circle, like just look at the melee clump. It's really easy to see how many circles there are out there, right?
Otherwise, we're doing good. That's just a minor thing we can fix. Need Fastal?
Oh, sorry, I thought I clicked.
Oh, sorry, bud.
He said it.
He said the thing.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Amplifier coming down. Melee to X. Look at these barrel spawns. Range help with that one.
Echoing chant. Blast ignition. Excitement.
Sound cannon baiting to diamond. Point this at diamond. Perfect. Watch feet. Break him out. Zaps coming out. Amplifier bait in 3, 2, 1. Baited. And amplifiers
You gotta
spawning.
drain that.
Yeah, I was trying to go back
Melee
to
to
the
circle.
base.
Ranged triangle.
We did get a rough one there.
Oh yeah, we did. Well, let's still go to triangle. Screw it. Already called it.
Echoing chant.
Sound cannon pointing to triangle.
Sound cannon.
Aura mastery.
Watch feet. And we'll have zaps coming. And you'll have to go far. Barrel spawns. Amplifier in 2, 1.
Totem, you
Baited.
need to get X.
Amplification. Excitement.
Let's move. It's actually called move bus.
Excitement.
Range, we're staying on triangle. Let's break these.
We didn't have to do it.
Rallying cry.
Yep.
Right here.
Just a little a comment. So when we're doing the moves, right, like from marker to another, the boss spell queues for a while, and the tanks are already like at the next mark waiting for the boss. I know that it feels bad to leave the boss to move to the next mark, but we have to. Like those weird amplifier baits and the weird ad baits that were super far out of melee was just because we stayed on the boss DPSing for too long. Just when the call gets made to move to the next mark, just make sure you move to the next mark. Fuck the boss. Oh yeah, as some people discovered, make sure you don't bounce off of each other with the circle.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest, I have had so much trouble just going on top of the person that I'm trying to break with. I don't even know how that happens. Like, I understand it definitely happens, and it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
But like that thing is so finicky.
It's so jank.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First amplifier, move to X. Watch these ads range, 2 far ones. Watch your feet. Sound cannon pointing to diamond. Here it is, pointing to diamond over on ping. Good work.
Need more help on this range. Thank you.
Zaps coming out in 2 seconds. Amplifier, 3, 2, 1. Baited amplifier. And move. Next marks. Good. Sound cannon is getting pointed to triangle. Here it comes. Point this to triangle and watch your feet. Sap's coming out.
Aura mastery.
This is the barrel into amplifier pretty quick here. Barrels are spawning and amplifier baits in 3, 2, 1. Baited. Let's kill this far pyrotechnic ranged. They're spawning and move. Next marks. So star and square. Good work on the baits. Zaps are coming out. Barrels spawning. Let's kill these barrels. Kill the barrels, kill the barrels, kill the barrels. Let's move. Over and ping.
Rallying cry.
Watch the circles. Watch these circles. Watch these circles. Let's go.
I was in the chains of ice.
Melee going next. Melee going next. Clear comes. Fire down. Melee are going to circle. Good work. Up barrel spawn in range. Help with this one. Sound cannon coming out. Watch feet. Sound cannon's getting pointed to diamond. Over on ping. Zap's coming out soon. Amplifier baits in 3, 2, 1. Baited. And we're moving. Range stand. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, range move to triangle. We're too far away. Let's go.
Echoing chant.
Sound cannon coming out. You're pointing this at triangle over on ping. Here it is. Good work. Watch feet. Zap's coming out. You have this 2 against the wall to clear. So range, you'll have to run against the wall. Barrels coming. Range need to help with these. Amplifier bait 2, 1. Amplifier baited. Kill these barrels. And move. Range, we're finally moving to square. Need to kill these pyrotechnics. That one's full health practically. Let's murder it. Quick, 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 quick. Great work. Let's clear these with zaps. Barrels coming out. Another one that range has to do work with.
Spark blast ignition.
It's just pyrotechnics now. Move if you got it to clear these. Let's kill him. Let's kill him.
Flaring drop.
Well.
Something I've noticed. I don't
Practice
know if
moving.
Will be good, but on the first, like, I guess the first amplifier for each one, if we wait to go break the shield until after the bait, like we still have lots of time to do that, and I think the bad baits will stop happening. Because I think it's just a bad overlap on the first bait only.
They did say something about that.
Because every other one, like we there's lots of time to get back. But on
I see
that
the
one specific,
I see the barrels into amplifier one having really bad baits a lot too. But I agree. We have time to clear that one zap.
What's the cast when the amplifiers start spitting out the shit? Does anybody know?
You talking about the little circle-y bits?
Yeah, the silency.
Resonant echoes.
The Bigwigs timer, I think it might just be called echoes. Rick casts echoing chant.
Okay. I need
Excuse me, his full name is Rickerick.
an emphasis for that too. I'm having a really hard time moving those, like soaking while those are going on.
Yeah, Richard reverberations.
All right.
We're doing good. Let's just keep at it, guys. Remember to focus on the things that matter. Being in the right spot. Draining stuff. Killing ads. Having a good time.
Wait.
Oops.
Funerals question. Are we changing anything for the
first step?
Did you say we are not?
It's a long time for melee to be sitting out and not doing anything. So I'm hesitant for that. But let's try it. Let's give it a shot.
Well, can't we just give melee room, like if it's on melee?